Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Tom Brady, big performance over the weekend. Great game against the Chargers. 6 touchdown passes. Let's check it out. Welcome to the QB School. All right, Tom Brady had himself a game versus the Chargers. 5 touchdown passes for the Bucks. First one here, a little bunch beater. Love how they get there to empty. We'll talk about it here, draw it up exactly how it is, but basically getting everybody going in the same direction, create some great angles to create space down in the red area. Again, pause it right here. We're going to get people going in, and basically it's this little loop route, or I'm used to calling it a loop, but you come in, whether you call it a loop or a whip, it's that pivot motion right there. And how you get to that space is really 2 ways. You blow someone off the top here, Gronk comes up and goes, runs the back line running out. Out here, Howard comes in, clears this thing out, and sits right here. So you get this kind of natural pick. Rub inside, and then you come out to create space, and you're basically running it off this cat right here. Come in, run into him, and then pivot in. You throw the ball low, protect the receiver. Just a great job. Tom Brady executing at a really high level here, but again, love the scheme element of it too. So it's just that little basketball pivot. Get yourself open on the block. Nice job creating space. They're a problem. Love a little 3 personnel too. Pretty rare. Unicorn-ish, but it's a great red zone weapon. Again, how they get there with empty is a cool scheme that they've got going on. They've got some fun personnel down there, even at, not at full strength. Again, love Brady, just the mechanics of it for a long time. Knee bend, all his cleats in the ground, no heel click, balance, getting through the throw. Again, the ball location, low, protect the wide receiver, protect the tight end. Again, there's that little pivot. You can see him. He's faking out, pivot inside. You get the leverage you want on 26. Low, protect him. Great job. Excellent execution. Big third down. Great start. Again, ball location, down, low and away. Really nice job. Protecting your players. Next level accuracy. So that's the first one. Next one here goes the wrong way. So for whatever reason, they continue to love these quick outs. And for me, besides philosophically quick outs, I just don't love the angle of the stem more than anything else. So we'll watch it up top. Davis makes a nice play. Ball's probably a little bit thrown inside, a touch. But for me, this is as much scheme as it is anything else. And what I mean by that is, yes, you can't make that throw. Yes, all the things. It absolutely is on the quarterback. But again, for me, split-wise here, he's inside the numbers. He's standing on the edge of the numbers, so you really run at him, and he ends up cutting at, I want to say, right around the outside edge of the number. So the numbers are 2 yards. He's at least 2 yards inside the number, so he's losing width to run this out here. So he's just making the window, in my opinion, tighter over here. Now, he does a great job. Normally, when you see someone with their ass to the sidelines, bailing like this, playing DB, it's really hard to get any sort of out cut. I always think like Sherman giving up the comeback or the out type area with this technique, but he's sitting on this the whole time. And to me, more than anything else, without being in their DB room, understanding the split of this, when you go run at an angle out like this, you're very rarely going to do anything else other than run an out or run a curl. So just that little nuance of what they got going on. This isn't DB school, but just to share exactly why someone might be sitting on this type of route. Again, the ball's, probably left a little inside. But again, for me, I just don't love the stem of this thing more than anything else. So again, one more time, look where he starts. Runs at him, and then he's breaking at the bottom of the numbers. He's losing at least 4 yards of width there, and, just makes it that much tougher, tighter of a throw. So again, I'm not going to do their self-scout for them, but that's a few pick sixes on quick outs with that type of stem. Might shelf that thing for half a season. Again, you can see just where he starts to where he finishes. That DB, Davis, isn't going anywhere. He's not even in a bail. He's just shuffling with his bottom towards the sideline. Makes a great play on the ball, and that's to the house, and that's a bad feeling. So it wasn't all perfect by any means. Down here in the red zone, this was one of my favorite throws of the day. High back 5. This, to me, is a kind of variation off snag. We'll draw it up here after we watch it. But this is a great job by Brady, creating time, space in the pocket, and then leaving it up high. And Mike Evans make us a ridiculous play at the end of this thing too. But scheme-wise here, this really is a red zone specific kind of quarters or red 2 beater. So what do I mean going on here? This is built off what is normally called like a snag variation. So you come up here, run the inside guy to the corner, come up here, find the space, run a snag paired with a flat. So what's basically the double move off of that? Well, the first one is instead of coming in here running the snag, you come in here, stutter, and take the middle. So that's the first one. The second one is instead of running a corner, you run like a corner stop or hook, and you still run it in the flat. So the first part of this route to the defense looks the same, but then you come in here and attack the middle, and then if that's not there, you've got Gronk on the little sit 7 stop. So Brady does a great job here. Come in, it's not there to Evans, comes across, works the back line. He even points up, and then Mike does a great job catching it, using his eyes to make sure his feet are in, all sorts of good stuff. But scheme-wise, love this red zone specific play. Again, you can see him kind of try to sell that thing like he's going to throttle, stop his feet. Great job giving himself enough room to work on the back line also. But there's a lot of good stuff here. This is playing quarterback in the league, red zone. It's a different animal. He does a great job. We talk about it a lot on this channel as far as high back 5. Again, you can come in, watch him stutter. There it is. Then he tries to take the middle. One more time. So he comes in. You can see him try to stutter his feet. It looks like Gronk's going to the corner, right? This is snag right there to the defense. But no, he takes the middle, and then Gronk stops. That's the scheme. You can see him point. That's amazing that he actually does point. Point, throw it high. Got you. It's too much room. The other thing to pay attention to here is watch him catch it, and then look down to make sure he's in, and then watch the DB come across with this punch. Boom, and just miss it. I mean, that is red zone offense. So the beautiful catch with his hands, rebound, high point, look down to make sure he's in, and then watch the DB come across. Boom, just missed the peanut. My goodness. Again, catch, look down, he's good, punch. What? Love it. Red zone execution at a really high level. Again, from the pocket, this is just outstanding from Brady. Move around. You can see the space. I mean, look at the window he goes to throw the ball to Mike to. He's pointing up right there. That's over 3 guys. Great trust, accuracy, and that's just a big-time receiver making a massive play. Great job by Brady. So halftime, you dig the channel, you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I appreciate the support. In addition, brand new quarterback school tool, free, came out last week, over the weekend. Fired up to share it. Check it out. The link is in the description. I appreciate it. Let's keep it going. This one down here is just too easy. I think this is a blown coverage on the back end by the Chargers, how they're playing quarters, but great throw by Brady taking advantage of what the defense gives you. I think they're misaligned 23. You can see the linebacker's not happy with him. Scheme-wise here, this is just 4 verticals down here to the bottom of the screen. We're going to go... Initially, I thought it was closed with where this safety is playing, but I think this safety just loses his mind. What I mean by that is it looks like he's getting depth and is locked in on the 1 out here, when in reality, he should probably be trying to play 2-to-1. So again, to me, we got an issue right here with coverage. But again, this is a great throw. He still has to run by the linebacker. The linebacker's going to probably have no chance versus most NFL tight ends down the field on a vertical type route. Again, I'm not sure what that safety's doing down here, spreading out to number 1 like this. In some sort of quarters match where the linebacker's asked to carry a 2 vertical from a tight end, especially Howard. That's a tough duty. And you can watch him at the end. He's obviously pretty pissed at the safety. Watch him looked like, what's up? Come on. Put his hands up right there like, where are you at? It's a bad feeling. Great job by Brady taking advantage of it. Did some really nice things as far as accuracy down the field with some of these deep throws. Again, dime. Beautiful. Love the play fake. Again, nice job by Brady being able to kind of hold that play fake, come up, and then you can see it evolving on the right. You can see that safety working out to number 1. Howard's he's got him. 44's got his back turned. All he's covering is the width of his shoulders. Throws it down the field. Beautiful throw. Great strike. Go Bucks. Nice job. Again, stretching the field vertically, throwing it down the field, what they want to do historically with Arians. Really nice job. So the next one, this is a big shot. Now, the reason to pay attention to this is, again, we talked a lot about the stem of that early interception. So again, from this stem, when you run like this, you're usually only going to do 2 things: run an out or run a curl. And most DBs know that. So they're going to throttle the feet right here. Very rarely do you run a go from here to the wide side of the field. The last play was to the boundary with the tight end. wide receiver to the field, and you can watch what it does to the DB here. Just got no chance. Brady does a great job. Maybe one hitch late, but that's a perfect strike right over the shoulder. Beautiful throw. Again, to me, this is now taking advantage, don't tell Scotty, but this is taking advantage of the scheme that got the interception earlier as far as what they did with that out. Again, watch this DB down here to the bottom of the screen. He's sitting, and then we're by him. So again, I'm not sure where exactly you're supposed to go with this ball. This is just a beautiful job by Tom being able to see this thing, throw it, get it up and down before the middle field player can come over there and make the play. But there's not a whole lot of room for error there. But I do love the fact that they took a shot built off that extended stem getting width down the field to then throw it vertically if they're going to sit on our out routes. And this is a great play action shot. Really had Gronk also for a touchdown here, but just wide open, take advantage of the play action. I feel like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady have done this long trap action for a long time. Again, watch the left guard coming across. Big sell right into Bosa. Big block. Nice job up front, giving him time. And that's just wide open. I mean, that's a gift. Scheme-wise here, watch the middle linebacker just come out of the sky. Again, they've been doing versions of this for a long time. I know Bill Belichick doesn't think it's the most sound protection in the world, but come across here, long trap. So we're going to get this right here. That's the collision. That sells it. And then we get the linebacker coming out of the roof, coming downhill with basically this over, wide open. Then we got Gronk to the corner also. Really, I would guess it's normally 1 to 2. This 2 just probably pops. It's so wide open. Big cavern in the middle of the field. Excellent play call. Great design. Nice sell. Again, y'all think I'm joking with the footwork thing. Play action. All his cleats in the ground. Every single time. Really nice. Strike. Big time. Now they're rolling. That's number 4. Now we come out next series. Now we're in the fourth quarter. What play we dial up? Let's go empty. 2nd and 20. Empty. A little Haas juke. A Brady favorite. Right over the middle of the field. Got hitches on the outside. Seams by the number 2. If it's blurry, just throw it up to your dude. Let him go make a play. Evans again makes a great play with his eyes where he's able to look. Great catch with his hands. Again, scheme-wise. Got whole videos on Haas juke from the Super Bowl a number of years ago. Again, we're over the ball with the juke. We've got hitches out here. Hitches out here. It's actually pretty funny up top. Homeboy's clapping like he thinks he's going to get the ball. Normally, I would say this is more of a seam as opposed to this almost turns into like an inside fade for Mike Evans, and maybe it's a variation of what they're doing. I think he goes inside the flat defender here. Again, but it's just normal Haas juke. Brady's been running it for years, staple in the league, across the league, and catch the white. Boom. Look at the running back up top. That was like a pet peeve of mine. Clapping like you're going to get the ball when there's a guy right on you. I mean, not even close to open. Great job right here. A little nudge from 13, but even better job with his eyes. You can see from different angles as far as when he looks back to locate the ball up. This is something that's hard to learn for a lot of wide receivers. How about that? I love seeing DB's heads down. Look at 24. Head down, sad, Eeyore. That's awesome. Evans, though, right here, when he goes back to look, catch him, look, to me, he looks a little flat back right there. Then he sees it up high. He's able to put his head down, track it higher. You can see his eye angle of the helmet, the logo on the side of the helmet. Again, look when he looks back, flat, changes his gait, eyes up. DB has no chance. Great job. That's so impressive on a number of levels. Even more impressive that he's on essentially one leg at this point. Great job making a play. Big time catch with his hands. Finish, ball location. Again, Brady giving his guy a chance down the field. Then the last one here. Again, a little bit of a bunch beater, in my opinion. Just basically 2 slants to the bottom of the field to the 2 tight ends with a flat. And it's just a poor effort by Davis. We'll talk scheme-wise exactly what's going on. Again, I love the fact that they're basically getting the bunch empty, letting Brady get the ball out quickly. Scheme-wise here, they're just in trouble as far as, to me, this is a variation of like a cone beater. So we're going to come over the ball, little short post, and then we're into the flat. And what happens here is depending on what this corner does, if he gets depth with this outside tight end, normally they're not used to looking into the backfield, into the running backs to play these number 3s. So right here, when he runs at him to run this slant, this corner is going to be locked here. We're going to have to ask the safety to come out of the roof and go make a tackle in the flat. And then the corner just kind of cowers down a little bit at the pylon. Again, scheme-wise here, I love it though. Get the ball out quickly, empty, let Brady deal like he's used to dealing. There it is. 2 slants, flat, easy. There's a safety coming down from the roof. That's a tough ass to run through traffic, go make that tackle, misses it, and then that's just terrible effort. That effort cannot be tolerated at any level of football. Again, even with a pick 6, have a rough second half there. Again, you can see they're confused. Worth paying attention to. This is not the easiest catch in the world now. A running back at any level, it's not that it's a bad ball, but it's not the easiest ball in the world to catch. Extended, asking a running back to make that catch, really nice, and then the finish is just that much better. Great job finding a way to get in the end zone, and just absolutely horrific effort by 43. That's just, I mean, come on. Do better. So Tom Brady loved a lot of what they were doing with the Bucs as far as throwing it down the field, being aggressive, also getting into some empty packages, allowing Tom to deal, get the ball out quickly like he always does, makes good decisions, ball location, all sorts of good things. Really fun to see the Bucs kind of catch their stride a little bit. Obviously not all perfect by any means, but fun to see Brady playing at a high level. Thanks for hanging to the end. I appreciate it. See you next time. Have a good one.